Right guys, so we've managed to get swept. They managed to put us on our butt, and they're in quite a strong position to attack a couple different submissions here, right? We looked earlier at the straight ankle lock and the outside heel hook. The main thing we want to worry about here is this configuration. So obviously most people go, oh no, he's got my foot. But if you can deal with the leg configuration and break that apart, he won't have the strength or the ability to actually injure you. So the thing about this scenario is it's very good for attacking my leg because he can push off of my hips and put all of his upper body strength into my foot. But as soon as I use this hand to push this foot down and I bring my foot over the top, sorry, do you want to pause it for a second? Ready? Yeah. So as soon as I push this foot down and I bring my hips over the top, he doesn't really have anything to push with, yeah? So it's hard for him to finish the straight ankle lock and the outside heel hook. We kind of defend them in the same way. So from here, there's a lot of things you can do, right? One thing you can start doing is just bringing this foot over the top, pushing on his upper body and taking your leg out. Or another thing is start pummeling inside of this hip, controlling this leg in some kind of way, and now start scooting and coming up into some version of side control, right? It's a really basic way of explaining it, but that's kind of what I would do. So let's say he's in straight Ashigurami. I really want to deal with this foot, so I'm going to push with this hand, lifting my hips, pushing it to the floor, and I immediately get my feet, my butt to this side. I can now either just start pushing and pulling, or I can start controlling his leg, pummeling my foot inside of his hip, controlling his head, pulling myself up, or there's different ways I can get up, right? But the main thing is we've cleared the danger, which is really this foot pushing on my hip, okay? If he starts trying to attack the heel hook, right, before we do anything, like late stage defense, for example, heel slipping, all that kind of stuff, I can simply do the same thing. As soon as I'm here, he's got nothing, really. He can start putting heat, but it's so easy for me to just roll with it and I'm completely safe because he's got no control over my legs. So you can also do the same thing. Let's say he might just start with the heel, yeah. Say if I start pushing, getting my hips over the top, I can just push on his upper body, pull my leg out. So basically this leg configuration is very good for finishing, but it's not good for controlling for long periods of time. So yeah, as soon as he gets here, push, and you're out basically. All right guys, so one more detail on defending the straight ankle lock. I push the foot down. I come here. Now in this scenario, I'm not going to just push him away. I want to actually get up and get a sweep out of this position. So I bring my foot to the inside, I control his head, and what I want to do is push my foot through and extend my toes. So, flex my toes. So I'm doing this called putting the boot on. Okay, so obviously for a straight ankle lock, he wants to hyperextend my foot as much as you can. But when I'm in this position, it's very easy for me to push my foot through and flex my foot. Okay, so from here, my foot's completely safe, and now my foot's completely safe, I can focus on heisting up and getting to top position.